Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, from Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, it's time for another episode of Virtually Purchase Acquisitions. And here's the man that buys everything from Amazon, eBay, Etsy, or even Fanatics and Best Buy. A man who's a pretty good cyber shopper himself, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans, 1977, episode 2253 of the show, and this is my 106th episode of Virtually Purchase Acquisitions. People want to know what that is. Basically, stuff you buy off the internet, and that's probably a great thing, whether you be would be shopping on Amazon or eBay or Etsy or Fanatics like I do, and sometimes Best Buy or other stores that have websites on them and stuff, and all that grand scheme of things, you know. But however, before we get to what the meat and potatoes of this episode today, I just wanted to let you know I just got back from Connecticut with my parents, and we went to, it was like an hour and a half long drive from here in New Bedford to Connecticut. But the blessing of, the blessing of being on the highway, being near the highway from there, it's a quick way to get there. So I'm very, very pleased as punch. So, yeah, it's rarely I do a video on a Sunday afternoon. Usually I have family over and stuff, but we went over to the family, to my sister and my brother-in-law's in Connecticut, celebrating my nephew's 5th birthday, hence I got my shirt on, that my sister and my brother-in-law also gave me, super uncle, and very, very honored to be an uncle, and very proud to be an uncle, and just have a good time. My other brother was there. It was a beautiful. It was fun. We had a great time. Oh, it seems like so we have a new subscriber just came in now. I want to thank him for subscribing. Carlos de Souza Grasa. Carlos, thank you. My dad's name is Carlos. How's that? And I thought that's pretty cool. So, Carlos de Souza Grasa, thank you for subscribing to my channel. Just I'm glad I got that notification just now. It's really, really cool. So thank you so much for. All right, so it's a brand new week. We're halfway through the month of February, as you know. We're halfway through the month of February. Halfway through the month of May. What the heck? Oh my goodness! Here I go, and I'm going to be suspecting that the Red Sox lost, and I know the Celtics blew it. I mean, it's a final score 10-4. So. Yeah, and then we got that one walk-off win in the middle of last night's game. It's been a crazy week. It's been a crazy week. I mean, with the Celtics losing, Red Sox not doing well, AEW Collision ended a half an hour early. Thankfully, I got to watch the rest of it online. What else? Yeah, and then I ended up going to my sister and my brother-in-law's in Connecticut. Had a great time. Saw all sorts of things. No, I did not go. We did not go to buy the new headquarters of the WWE. For those who've been asking, no, we didn't go by that way. Because they lived in another city in Connecticut, a little far away from the Hartford, Connecticut WWE headquarters store. So, headquarters, I should say. So, like I said, this is a rarity. I do videos on a Sunday. Unless it's Sunday morning, unless something happens and Collision came on too late or something like that. I try to get up early to get the video on a Sunday morning to get the videos done and over with. That way I can upload it before I go to church. I didn't go to church today because we had to make that long travel. So we had to make that long travel. Well, we will be back in church next week. Like I said, it's a rarity we get a day off from going to church. Kind of a rarity. I think a couple of times we've been sick, not feeling too good. Although that was earlier in the year. But now I think with the weather being a little nicer, starting to get a little nicer and everything else, it's going to be something. So yeah, it's going to be something. I figured I would yammer on a little bit. That way we can I can kill time while I do it, because my goals for each of my videos is to get 10 minutes or more. And let's see what tomorrow's weather is going to be like. Let's see the weekly weather. Yeah, so 70 degrees right now. So yeah, Wednesday and Thursday is going to be cold. The coldest days this week, Wednesday and Thursday. I mean, a lot of rain. But then again, the weather had, I don't know why my mother was right. Why we even depend on the weather, they never get accurate sometimes. So it's like, seriously. So, yeah. So, shall we get to this? I think I know what this is. So, let me open it up. And, let me just open it up. And sometimes you want to... Okay. I got it. Let me just, let me just do one of these. So I can, there we go. Hold on. I'm not going to show you what it is yet. Just give me a second. There we go. There we go. I think I got all of it here. And ladies and gentlemen, it is the Capcom Fighting Collection 2. And, what's inside? Oh, it looks like a comic. Okay, here it is. Comes with it. Soundtrack, bonus soundtrack. Soy Sauce for Geese and Rival Schools medley. So, was I supposed to show? Do it again. Yeah. Soy Sauce for Geese. Got that. And there is a book. So we got the Capcom Fighting Collection. Was it Capcom versus SNK? That's there. This is what it looks like. And we got this for the Switch right here. A little thing for the Switch. What games are on it, as you say? Okay. We got now there are 8 games total. The first 4 were 2D games, the next 4 are 3D fighting games. Capcom vs. SNK Millennium Fight 2000 Pro. Capcom vs. SNK 2 Millennium Fight 2001. Capcom Fighting Collection. Capcom Fighting Evolution, excuse me. Street Fighter Alpha 3 Upper. Power Stones 1 and 2. Project Justice, that's the sequel to Rival Schools. And Plasma Sword, the sequel to Star Gladiator. So here it is. Capcom Fighting Collection 2 is here now. I'm really excited about it. So it is here now. So I got all the Capcom Fighting Collections. So I think that's pretty cool. I don't know if it could come out another one for the Nintendo Switch 2 or not. I'm not so sure. So I'm just really excited about it. So it's can't wait. I can't wait to play this. This is totally cool. I gotta check out the Capcom Fighting comic. So, this is what I got for today. Yeah. Sorry, folks. My mind's been on the road for over an hour and a half, and coming home and stuff. So it's like my brain needs to relax. Plus, I got to get ready for work tomorrow and all that good stuff. So another day at work, another day in paradise, so to speak, and possibly I head back home, possibly. So from work, then I'll probably pick up everything. So that is it. I thought it was going to come in tomorrow, May 19th. But Kane's going to get me or something. If you're a wrestling fan, you probably get the joke. So it came in today. So I got that Capcom Fighting Collection too. I'll probably take a picture of it afterwards and just say, "Hey, I got this game." So I did take some pictures while I was at the party as well. So it was like I said, being an uncle was really cool, and you always have a good time. So it is what it is. So I want to thank everybody for coming in today. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to this episode of the show. I want to thank once again Carlos de Sousa Grasa. Grasa, I hope I pronounced it right. And for subscribing. I'm having a lot of fun. So that's it. Tomorrow we got Tic-Tac-Toe, Martindale Monday. That means we play the syndicated and CBS pilot versions. We're going to get those going. Not only that, Monday Night Raw live reaction and big wrestling week. That's right, a big wrestling week. Big wrestling week. I believe we got Battleground coming up. And Saturday night's main event, Battleground, and that's it. Saturday night's main event and Battleground on Thursday, so it's gonna be something. Let's see what else is there. AEW Collision. It's gonna be a crazy week. Let me tell you, it's gonna be a crazy week, to say the least. So I want to thank you all for tuning in. So that is it for today's episode of the show. Until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode of the show. This is Mr. Announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E and do it for Bob Saget production, and in association with a Raving Bull for 3000 Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. See you later on the next episode of the show. Goodbye for now.